What's happening, gang? We're in the garage. See, I've got the motorcycle sitting out here out of the way. I've got a hoss sitting up out of the way because what? That table full of machinist tools gone. Thank goodness those are out of my hair. Well, what hair I have, at least in the garage. And then where'd the red stack on toolbox go? It disappeared. Let's go that way. Say hi, ugly Alice. Put old Blue to work. I'm seeing red. That's where the 3-tier, made in USA, I might add, Craftsman toolbox wound up, and where all the tooling wound up. That's why I left one table out here. Everything in this is going in that. This is getting rolled out. These tools are going to get sorted and put into that, and then that is going to take a trip over where this heater is sitting. I had to move these out of the way. So that's what's going on. It's going to take quite a while to transfer all the tools. This is already empty. Got a table sitting out there in the garage, so as soon as I get this box empty and this box empty, these two will go on top of one another, and then on top of that, and those three will go out to the garage and give me sort of a 3-tier stack up toolbox out there. So I'm not going to bore you with going through all of it, but I will show you the end result. So it's time for me to get to work. I will see you guys in a second. Got this toolbox in place and loaded full of everything that was in the Kennedy toolbox. We're all set and ready to go there with room to spare. And since I moved the drill press, that gave me room to put my bench grinder next to my bench grinder, my real bench grinder, next to my homemade bench grinder, next to my death trap wire wheel. But I've got some stuff here to find a home for, but no big deal there. So that worked out, moving the drill press. You guys remember, sitting right here was a Craftsman truck bed toolbox that I use for the drill press. So got me a shelf bracket and a piece of wood and mounted it, and then mounted that piece up under here. You can see there, cobwebs included, and mounted that box there. I could stand on that sucker. It's got one single deep lag screw going through the top to hold it in place, and the only way it's coming down is if the barn comes down. It's going to be an adjustment because I'm used to this being here, but since the placement of the lathe is right where I want it, and I had a beam right there, I figured, well, I'm left-handed, I'm right there, I can get what I need. I can adapt. There's going to be a lot of adapting going on, right? So I've not loaded this up yet. I still have this table full. After this 3-day marathon, I am wore out. I am tired. Alright, I said that it wasn't loaded up. What I meant was it's not loaded up the way I want it loaded up. There's a smattering in here that was used for the lathe. So anyway, That's in position. You guys can tell I'm tired. This Kennedy box is a mechanic's box and it is empty. That will go out to the garage. Possibly, not guaranteed. And then I have all of this stuff to go through, and all the machinist stuff will go over there in the Kennedy boxes, and then anything else that I want to use or need for the shop will stay in here. Everything else that can go bye-bye is actually going to help to build up Miss Zippo's toolbox. So I don't even remember what's in this. That's a really big chamfer bit and a cutter. Those look like it almost looks like a valve cutter there, doesn't it? Angle guides. Yeah, quite a bit of stuff in there. A couple of parallel blocks, a bunch of starrett stuff. I have drill guides for years. Got them suckers all over everywhere. What else is in there? I forget what's in that. Well, I forgot what was in the whole box. Ah, okay, see, that would go in the mill so that I could square things up, but I have a much better one than that. What was in this thing? Ah, yes, bunch of compasses and inside and outside indicators. Pretty neat. It's a really neat old set there, huh? There's some stuff under it too. Let's see what's under it. Well, looks like more milling stuff. Oh, how many of you guys remember these old pen lights? I remember those from years gone by. So a lot of this stuff here will go into the big red toolbox that has been, or that already has the valve cutter stuff in it. Right. So not a whole lot in there that's going to get used. Parallel blocks obviously will. What do we got in here? Oh yeah, lots and lots and lots of mill stuff. Dressing stick for resinoid bonded diamond wheels. But lots of goodies, lots of goodies, lots of goodies. We're not going to go through all this. I'm just nibbing. There's not a whole lot in this box here. You can see it's just some crow's feet and random drill bits and die holders. Spare wrenches and Allen wrenches. I got Allen wrenches for years too. There's a bunch of taps and drills and 3-flute end mill. Stuff to go through, definitely. Gonna have a lot of duplicates, I do know that. Now I just said I wasn't gonna go through it all. Empty drawer. And a bunch of really big drill bits and reamers. Handy handy. Handy handy. So, not really a whole lot in that one. That's gonna end up being put in the machinist toolbox. I guess we may as well go ahead. What do we got here? Yeah, we'll go ahead. Take a look. Got a 20-piece high-speed steel end mill, double-ended set, made in China, so it's not going to be the best set, but it's nice to have it. There, got centering punches. Bunch of bits, more crow's feet. Metric drill index. Nut extractors. Baby helicoils. More baby helicoils. Helicoil wrenches. Tiny valve compressors. Hones. Another valve compressor. And this thing under here, this silver thing, that is a piston ring groove cleaner. Vacuum gauge, piston ring compressors, pocket protectors, compression gauge. That was another what's it. Says flywheel. I can only assume it's a VW thing, but if anybody knows and recognizes what that is, please let me know. A couple more hones in the box. Got more hones than Heinz has tomatoes. And 3 more sets of feeler gauges. Lots of stuff. There's the money shot. That right there is a lot of stuff for the mill. So a lot of this is going to be in real close proximity to the mill. So anyway, that's enough. That's pretty much what has transpired today in the shop. All this stuff was moved out from the garage, as you saw. The red toolbox was moved out from the garage, as you saw, and it is now reloaded. It's kind of nice having it back out here. It doesn't even look odd to me because that's where it sat for many, many years until I got that Kennedy box. So I may even end up getting another roller cart for the garage and just abandoning using any of these other toolboxes out there. Just so I've got some portability. Yes, I shoved the leaf blower in there. And you guys wonder, well, you had those 2 heaters there, where are they? They're just shoved over here. You can see my enthusiasm is waning just because I'm tired. So we're going to call it good for today. I'm going to leave this loaded, leave it sit here, and it can wait until Monday. We are not too far off from the day becoming a time when Lisa and I get together and start our weekend together. So I will catch you guys on the next one. It is Friday, July 27th. So look for me on Monday, guys. We'll talk at you later. Give me one of those. I'm out.